I'm great lover of the arts, and this is Ken Mogi's front row special at the end of the year 2020, and I have selected some best works of this year, and the best picture goes to no, sorry, the best drama series goes to Queen's Gambit. Yeah, this has a wonderful drama series. It's about a girl who is a genius in chess playing, but it's not really about chess. You don't have to know a lot about chess to enjoy the Queen's Gambit, and it's a coming out of age drama of a girl who has personal problems and who becomes addictive to things, and he overcomes this addiction. She overcomes this addiction, and it's ultimately a really moving human drama in which she establishes herself not only as a chess champion but also as a decent human being. This janitor in the orphanage who teaches her the chess is a really great guy, and he plays a pivotal role in the drama. And also, her mother, who adopts her, is a really interesting personality, and the boys they cheer her up. And Elizabeth is supported by many boys, which is kind of reverse general role compared to conventional films, in which boys are the adventurers and challengers, and girls cheer the boys. But the Queen's Gambit is different. I mean, so this is a new statement on gender. And most movingly, the last scene, if you have seen it, is a statement on the fact that in this world, too many things are politicized, and chess was considered at that time as a weapon for the capitalist countries and the communist countries, socialist countries, to prove their excellence. And in Queen's Gambit, there was this scene between the Soviet chess master and Elizabeth, and but at the end, this political constraint is beautifully overcome by a satisfying end game to the whole picture. So, Queen's Gambit, it was a really excellent drama in terms of costume design, production design, and script, and I'll give it 10 out of 10 or much more. The best picture goes to I'm thinking of ending things. Really, state of the art psycho thriller coming from Kaufman, and it starts with the narrative of a girl who is with her boyfriend, who is kind of clumsy and who is not very successful, and they're going to his parents' house, and the parents are kind of strange, and things are amiss here and there, and there's this deepening sense of uneasy uncanniness, if you like, about everything. But towards the end, there's this dramatic turn of the screw, if you like, of perceived world, and at the end, everything I think becomes clear. All these mysteries, and when everything becomes clear, the I'm thinking of ending things becomes a profoundly satisfying testament of human life, love, and regrets, could have beens, and would have beens, and imagination, delusion, all of these things. It's a cleverly written script, and also the cinematography is superb. And at the end, I should think that I'm thinking of many things is a celebration of human existence. It's very apt in this age of fake news and so on, because it after all the delusions and imaginations that make this film so interesting. So I should say that probably there are silver linings even to fake news. Uh, Worldview changing picture. The best documentary goes to My Octopus Teacher. Now, My Octopus Teacher, this is a really one of a kind film, and it traces the interaction with an octopus, a single octopus, an individual octopus, with a documentarist, a man who has problems with his life, and he feels he's going nowhere, and so he has to rediscover himself, and he does that in the Great Ocean off the coast of South Africa, and he encounters this really clever octopus, and he makes friends with the octopus, and mind you, this is no ordinary octopus, but it is actually an ordinary octopus. And that's the most shocking part of this film. I mean, the octopus is incredibly, dextile and clever, and it covers itself with shells. And the fact that the octopus is really intelligent comes from the circumstances that it's very weak. From evolutionary point of view, the octopus has been a seashell, shellfish, and it lost the shell, so it's exposed to the wild nature. So that's why it had to be intelligent to survive, and so octopus is incredibly intelligent. It when it mingles with seaweeds, it changes the color and shape of its surface, and it mimics the seaweed in a really clever way. So the octopus can do all that. Yet it is so alien from us, right? I mean, it looks like the Martian, imagined Martian, and so we don't typically emphasize with octopus. But in this film, My Octopus Teacher, the documentarist emphasized with the octopus, and also the octopus gives him some really valuable life lessons. So at the end, My Octopus Teacher is adventure into the unknown, and where we find something that is valuable for all of us, secure base, so to speak, for all living things, including us human beings and the octopus. And the secure base, I think, is compassion and empathy. The best comedy goes to Schitt Creek, and this is a wonderful statement on how we humans should behave. This is many people say that this is a kind of a prediction of what will happen to the Trump family once they are out of the White House, and the Schitt Creek is this about celebrity family who loses everything and moves to insignificant place called the Schitt Creek, and they live in this really obscure motel, but they are really good people. They have individualities, and especially this narrative about gay marriage, and where a pansexual person meets with a heterosexual person, and the heterosexual person realizes for the first time in his life that it is possible to love a person of his own sex, and the whole episode is given in such a natural way. So there's no hiccups and no fuss about human rights and political correctness and all these things. Everything is so natural, goes down the throat like nectar, and that's wonderful, and that's contemporary, and that's future. That's a future. So Schitt Creek is a really wonderful statement of what great individuality can do to enlighten and brighten and lighten up our lives. And I think this is a really timely comedy where, in which, in a time where many people are still misguided and prejudiced and just preoccupied with old ideas. my best album goes to Bob Dylan's Rough and Rowdy Ways. Now, this is wonderful. I mean, we always talk about the perfect Bob Dylan, where he, made the times they are changing and blowing in the wind and all these wonderful songs. And yeah, we do cherish the legacy of the perfect Bob Dylan. But life goes on, and Bob Dylan ages, and he receives the Nobel Prize, and after that, he goes on, and his journey continues, and he comes up with this really wonderful original track, Laugh and Rowdy Ways, and so this 24 minutes long, masterpiece, Madam Mouse Hall, which describes the assassination of President Kennedy, is tour de force. I mean, it's so original, and his voice, Bob Dylan's voice, have changed over the years, and now his voice is like old oak tree, like this, and he makes a really good use of his newly found voice. Maybe the pitch and the quality of his voice is different from his youthful expression, but in the end, Rough and Rowdy Ways is a really wonderful next step for the great artist, and it is both innovative and classic and true to the nature of Bob Dylan as an artist. So folks, these are my best of 2020 works. Queen's Gambit, I'm Thinking of Ending Things, My Octopus Teacher, Schitt Creek, and Rough and Rowdy Ways. And I'm always amazed by human creativity, what this brain can do, and it is also a social phenomenon. I mean, we are connected to each other, so we look at the production of other people, and that's how we appreciate other people and also ourselves, because the potential is in everybody. So this was 2020, but I'm convinced, and I do hope that many great work will come in the year 2021 also. And I would like to contribute my humble output in some way or another myself. So let's keep it going and enjoy life as human beings.